Go.
And welcome back. Okay, I'm glad you've done that warm-up. Make sure if you haven't done a warm-up that you go back and do the Healthy Hearts warm-up before you start doing this. Now this is going to be the Healthy Hearts circuit. We've got 10 exercises. If you want to, you can choose to do them around your house if you want to change your scenery a little bit. But otherwise, just stay with me. At the end, you can either start the video again and do it again, or you can go on to do the step workout, or you could do the COPD HuffPuff if you want to. Otherwise, go on to the cool down when this one's finished. Okay, so let's start off with our first exercise. It's a hamstring curl. We're going to do it for a minute. So I've got the timer going, so we're going to do it for a minute. So just get those feet moving. Now remember, during this workout, you should keep your feet moving all the time. If you need to have a breather, just bring it right down. Okay, so just bring it right down if you need that breather. Or just march it through on the spot. So keep those hamstring curls going if you can. If you want to make it a bit more vigorous, swing the arms. Or you can do a bicep curl, like we did in the warm-up, or an upright row. Or you can swing the arms. It's up to you. I'll just have a look and see what our next exercise is. The next one is jacks. Okay, so we've still got a few seconds to go on this one. So your jacks is this one, tapping out to the side, adding in the arms if you want to. So are you ready? Over to the jacks now, so tapping out to the side. If you find too much with both arms, just do one arm then the other, or without the arms altogether. Okay, if you want to make it a little bit more vigorous, you could add in a little bit of a hop if you want to. This is very good for your bone density as well, a little bit of impact. You don't have to do full jacks, but if you want to, of course, you can. But I wouldn't do too many. Don't get too out of breath. You should be able to speak, but not sing. Okay, and we're working our way up through that scale on the breathlessness scale. You should aim to be somewhere between 12 and 15. Got a few more seconds to go with this one, so you keep going. I'll show you the next one. The next one is knee raises, so keep going with those jacks. Are you ready? Okay, off you go with the knee raises. Bring those knees up. And again, keep it fairly low if you need to. Or you can swing the arms a little bit more, elbow to the knee if you want to. Take the arms up and over if you want to make it more vigorous. But remember, the more vigorous you make it, the longer it's going to take you to cool down. So please don't make it too tough for yourself. You should always be able to speak while you're doing these exercises. Now you should be moving up that scale, somewhere between 12 and 15 on that how it feels scale, the Borg scale. Got a few more seconds to go on this one. So our next one is a side step. You keep going with those knee raises. We're going to do a side step next. Okay. Are you ready? So on to the side steps. So keep going with these. You can keep it fairly low if you want to. You can slow it down if you need to. You don't have to go at the same speed as me. As you can hear, I'm getting a little bit out of breath because I'm being quite vigorous, but I'm still only about 13 on that Borg scale of how it feels. Okay. If you want to step it up a bit, you can add a bit of a skip, And again, you should be between 12 and 15. Okay, you keep going with those. I'll show you what the next one is. We're going to have a squat and a lift, squat and a lift. Okay, so are you ready? Here we go. Squat, lift, squat, lift, squat, lift, squat, lift. If you want a little bit of variation with this one, you can do 2 on one leg, 2 on the other, and again 2 on one leg, and 2 on the other. Or you can go back to singles, or you can mix them. Have single, single, double, then a single, single, double, single, single, double. I'm going to show you the next one. Double. You keep going with that one. I'll show you the next one. So we've got backward lunge next. So here we go. So you're tapping that foot back behind you. So you're leaning slightly forwards, taking those feet behind. You haven't got to go back like this, just a tap. Use the arms if you want to, just to increase that rate where you are on the Borg scale. Okay. If you want to tone it down, just bring it right down, just tap sideways behind. Always make sure you've got plenty of room around you when you do this, obviously. You don't want to be tripping over stools and tables and things. Okay, we've got another exercise to do. You keep going with the backward lunges. The next one is a double curl hamstring curl. Okay, so are you ready? Okay, off we go. Double curl, double curl, double curl, double curl. You can add a bit of a hop if you want to. Again, that helps the bone density. Hop, 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 hop. Or you can just keep it fairly low. Use those arms. If your coordination is good, mine isn't today, you can change those arms. You can do single, single, double. Single, single, double. You carry on with those doubles. And our next one is a full squat and squat. So make sure that your feet are hip distance apart, or just slightly wider than your hips actually if you need to. Try and keep those knees in line. Pushing those hips out behind. So we're up to nearly 7.5 minutes already. So we've got 2 more exercises to go. And again, you can change it if you want to. Add in some different arms. So just vary the routine a little bit if you want to. Okay, you keep going with those squats. I'll have a look and see what we've got next. Okay, next one is a side step again. Okay, so are we ready? Side step. So side step. Now I'm bringing it down because we're coming up to the end of the 10-minute session. If you're intending to do this one again, you can keep that skipping if you want to, that we did at the beginning. Okay, but otherwise, bring it right down. You can just do whatever you like with the arms. Next one will just be a march. Okay, nearly up to that minute. So that's 9 minutes, so just march it through. Last minute marches. If you're going to do another 10 minutes, keep it up nice and strong and vigorous, but if not, bring it down. Bring it down and make it a little bit slower. Okay. So I'm going to start slowing down, but if you're going to keep going and do another video, then you keep that rhythm up, keep it up nice and high. I'm just going to bring it right down, slow it down a little bit more. You've got 10 seconds left. And just take those heels forwards, just bring it right down. Okay, that's your 10 minutes, well done. So if you're going to carry on and do it again, just go back to the start. Otherwise, just take a minute just to cool down a little bit more, and then switch on the video for the cool down, the Healthy Hearts cool down. And that will take you through more cool down and the stretches as well. Okay, well thank you very much. It's lovely to see you and hope to see you again tomorrow.